Hey, good morning, folks. Happy Monday. Welcome back for another week of To Kill a Mockingbird. A couple little changes, so I wanted to make a video that way we could actually kind of talk through some things. And of course, we'll look at Google Classroom again, and that way you know where everything is located. We are planning on finishing To Kill a Mockingbird, not this week, but next week. And so that gives us 11 chapters we need to read over the next 2 weeks. Totally doable, especially since some of the chapters are much shorter, chapter 25, for example, and then towards the end of the book, 29, 30, 31, you could really make all one big chapter if you really wanted to. So it's not nearly as daunting as it sounds. So I want to go ahead and talk through kind of what our goals are for this week, how many points you need. We're upping that. It's up to 30 because you're going to be asked to read 5 chapters this week, and we'll talk about what's available for you. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So when you come to Google Classroom, whether that's 4th hour or 5th hour, your stream here is starting to look pretty busy. Don't get too caught up in that. One thing you might want to do here is when you click on classwork, I've tried to really simplify this for you. So when you click on classwork now, everything is now together by the week. Some of your other teachers, I'm sure, have been doing this, but this is kind of nice because then you can find it based on the chapters here on the side, or of course in these large chunks here. So all you need to worry about chapters 21 through 25, this would be the week. And so now everything you can find just a little bit more accessible right here. In your materials, that's your one-stop shop as always. The document that came out to you in your email walks you through the points for this week. Again, you need to get up to 30 this week since we've got 5 chapters we're covering. Reading out of the book will be 5 points as it has been. And so as we take a look, once again, we're chasing after 30 points for this particular week. So please don't lose sight of that. But by reading the chapters out of the book, you're clipping away at 5 points each. If you'd like to do any out of the graphic novel, you have the ability to do that for 21, 22, 23, and 24. Chapters 25 through 27 are not really made available in the graphic novel. They're kind of spliced in different spots, so it's not a really great fit. So unfortunately, that's not really available to you. How can you then earn some 4 points? You've got 3 ways to do that. You could participate in Wednesday's Google Meet. At 2 p.m. we'll cover chapters 21, 22, 23, meaning maybe you read 1 chapter a day, 21 on Monday, 22 on Tuesday, 23 Wednesday morning, and then I see you at 2 o'clock. You could also join us on Friday at 2 p.m. to talk about 23, 24, 25. You could attend one of those, you could attend both of those, whatever makes the most sense to you. Another way to earn those points, there is an extension writing that you can do that covers chapters 21, 22, 23. 3 or 4 different prompts on there. You choose, of course, what works best for you. 2-point assignments, 1-point assignment, those all stay the same. Some basic chapter questions that you can answer, and I'll remind you where that is in a moment. And 1 point would be your exit ticket. And as we've done, some examples of how you can get to those 30 points on that next page. As we head back over to our Google Classroom, here's kind of just like that material dump of that worksheet, links to the graphic novels that are available, the audio if you'd like to read, you telling me which Google Meet sessions you're attending, and then ultimately submitting your points at the end. In addition to that, if you choose to do that extension writing, a copy's been made for you. Chapter questions for just this set has made available for you, and then your exit ticket. So again, hopefully that makes things just a little bit nicer to have things all in one spot here. So ultimately, it's up to you to choose how you want to navigate this particular reading. You will find out whether or not Tom is, well, I guess I should say what verdict Tom receives, whether he is guilty or not guilty in the eyes of this jury. We'll unpack that as well as the fallout from that. As you can probably imagine, if Tom is deemed guilty, even though we know deep down that's not the truth, there will certainly be large reactions to that. And certainly, if Tom is found not guilty, which is the truth, that, of course, is going to have large ripple effects as well. So we'll have to kind of wait and see not only what the verdict is, but then kind of what the fallout is and what that means for Tom and Atticus and the kids and the Ewells and so on and so forth. No matter which way that goes, no one will ever be the same because of it. And so that's kind of going to be your focus, which I'm excited to unpack with you. So with all of that in mind, I'm excited to hear your thoughts on this kind of section. I hope to see you Wednesday to discuss chapters 21, 22, 23. I hope to see you on Friday for 23, 24, 25. And we will continue to navigate this text together. Next week, we will finish the book, and then from there, we start working on our lit analysis, which is what I am really, really excited about. So I can show you how to do that. So with all of that in mind, please let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I'm excited to see you. And I think I've got a little bit of a surprise for you by the end of the week, if all goes according to plan. So hang tight, but I think I've got kind of a nice surprise for you that hopefully you'll be excited about. So anyway, I hope all is well with you, and we will talk soon. Have a great week. Bye, guys.